When the Reaper Invitational happened a couple weeks ago, people told me, ESAM, please cover Gluto's Link, but I didn't want to because he only won one set, and I like covering two sets. But at Reach the Crown number 13 in France, Gluto just had a hell of a run solo Link, getting second place over many amazing players. Today we're going to be watching two sets, one versus Susu Steve, and then second versus Nader Speecher. I'm sorry, Nader, I'm not trying to cover you losing. It just happens that the cool runs beat you. I'm sorry, it's not your fault. If you want to check out the actual VOD, I will put the link to it down in the description. I would appreciate it if y'all checked it out. And yeah, let's go. So first we have Gluto versus Susu. Susu, of course, the second highest ranked Steve in France. A very, very talented player, very strong. He's more of a combo Steve than a lot of the other ones. And he's also known to use PMLG a lot. I don't know if it's legal at this tournament, but I guess we will see. So this matchup, definitely interesting, right? Link has the ability to have safe enough nairs to not get footstool out of shield, which is very interesting. But at the same time, I'm not sure how he gets out of combos, and obviously a flaw of Gluto, not a flaw, sorry, I guess a problem for Gluto in general is his SDI is lacking because of his hand issues, and Steve, very, very important to SDI against because you need to SDI away with those fares. A diamond already online for Susu, so that's a little bit unfortunate, and not going to be able to get a punish there because of that bomb as well. I'm not sure, yeah, Boomerang seems like it's pretty bad in this matchup just because you can get punished with minecart from like pretty far, so definitely going to have to be more careful neutral. That's that safe nair going to be really, really good tool there. Still Susu with a very strong lead. You're going to just avoid this down smash and just kind of, yeah, you're going to have to wait. Just walks up and grabs. Yeah, that Boomerang is definitely scary. Up air. Up air through the anvil is going to be a great tool just because of how, you know, if you have a move that lingers and is big enough and strong enough, I also think it has to be, you definitely get some of that. Maybe that could have been upbeat. It's hard to tell because Steve's back air obviously auto cancels, and when the auto cancel happens, it's very safe, and you don't want to risk your stock on an upbeat out of shield because, of course, you will absolutely die if you are Link and you go for those upbeats. But nice bear up tilt. I love that kill confirm. Yeah, it was definitely the stale nair, because the sweet spot nair is only active for a couple frames for Link. I mean, for the most part with those type of nairs, right? So unfortunately, not enough to knock out of the cart. There is more armor as it is when it is a gold cart, when it's stronger. So a little rough. Gets the opening hit. That's going to be good SDI up by Gluto. Going to get out. Nice parry by Susu, though. And yeah, Gluto trying to SDI up, and that's what I'm talking about with the nils, dude. Steve is so cool when he does that. It's so cool when he does that. It is so lame most of the other times, but like that is so sick, and no one will be able to convince me otherwise. But yeah, I don't know why Gluto's SDI up does basically nothing against Steve, unless there's a platform there, obviously. Oh, tried to get the down throw into the reverse up tilt. It's pretty hard to do that, but Susu with quite the lead. How does Gluto bring this back? I feel like the defensive Steve is really, really hard for Link. Okay, gets the bomb recovering. You're going to use the bomb to get a nice, you know, space away. Uh-oh. Oh, could have been up smash, but the bomb was in hand, so unable to do so, actually. No materials, basically, on Susu. There is one stone and one iron. There is now just one stone. So this is when the aggression for Gluto has to come out, but doesn't. And Susu does find a couple of more materials. PBR afterwards, very scary. Oh, gets a disconnect. Unfortunate, so that is going to be a stock lead or a stock taken away for Susu. Granted, he was already at like 74, so not the biggest deal. Okay, now he has diamond. Oh, it happened again. So immediately, that's just going to be two stocks taken away because controllers. I don't know if he uses the GCC Pro. What is it? There's like the Pro controller that's modded to be like a GameCube controller, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe he's just going to get a wire for that. So that is going to be 1-0 for Gluto. I mean, having a two-stock deficit into winning the game off of controller disconnects is rough. I wonder how that's going to affect Susu's mental. I mean, how to really, again, strong combo, good start there overall. Down throw, up tilt, no, not going to work because of the block being able to tech. And again, we see Gluto SDIing up. A similar thing to what Shootone does, where that's also why Shootone dies to Steve sometimes, is because you're supposed to DI those. Like, you can SDI it in, but Steve's can cover that really easily. Well, if you SDI out far enough, they literally cannot hit you with anything. They might have to just go for like really early down smash. So if you're in the center of the stage, obviously that's not going to be that big of a deal. Susu, though, with quite the lead right now. Okay. Ooh, gets the sick, dude. I love that setup. It's one of my favorite OG Steve setups. It's the mime block cancel down tilt into the double jump block overhead, and you're not ready to, no one's ready to detect that. Again, when Steve is doing that, Steve is a cool ass character. That's why I want Steve to be high tier, so he has to do that type of stuff instead of just being like, haha, you can't approach me, my blocks are so good. Okay, tries to spot dodge, but doesn't get it. But again, Susu with the lead, not going to get a parry there, but just going to opt for a jab punish. Yeah, like, what does the SDI up do there? You're supposed to SDI up on the, whatchamacallit, the up tilt, like, up air combos. Like, that's correct. But on the jab fair trains, you're basically never supposed to end SDI anywhere other than out or in. Unless there's a platform there and you want to get to that, like, that's totally fine. But there hasn't been a platform on either instance where I'm kind of really referencing it. Down throw up, you're going to get a quick 55, but missing the minecart hit. Yeah, Nair shield absolutely so important right now. He has to do that. He can't pressure with anything else because Steve's out of shield. They're too fast. Okay, that's going to be Nair. Doesn't get the grab. Like, he's SDIing up out of the jabs, which kind of makes sense because you have to do like a full hop fair, which sometimes can be hard. But on the fair itself, you should be SDIing out absolutely. The bomb almost going to hit. Fair going to hit the jump, though. Gluto only at 30%, so this is quite a good comeback for him. Oh, the dash back got the gold, which, you know, he definitely needs a little bit better for that third stock, but gonna... Oh, no tech on the bomb. Didn't expect it to happen because definitely could have saved himself there, but not going to. 55% is the deficit. Susu, of course, really lethal with all these combos, so if he's going to get an up tilt, this might just be the game. Does he hit it? Oh my god, no, Susu. His controller disconnected again. He's not using a cord, so that's 2-0. For Susu, I mean Glutonny, apparently, is what's happening right now. So that is going to be 1. I did not know this happened. I apologize. But, yeah, I mean, Susu... I mean, really had the combo. He could have definitely had the combo there. He's so competent with the nils. He was crazy. He was super competent with them before he got training mod, and then he got training mod, and it's just like crazy more consistent. There we go. SDI. See, look, SDIing away got him out of the jab stuff. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Got SDI out. Oh, dude, landing backer for Link is so good. You get so many combos. Tried to get a spike, and Gluto just SDs, hoping that he was going to hit the stage. I don't know exactly what happened, but he's just dead. He felt bad that Susu had to throw away so many stocks. See, that SDI in is kind of confusing, right? So again, you can SDI in or out, but there's the SDI out, and again, he gets out of the combo. The reason I'm confused is because I did watch on Larry's stream the grand finals of this, and like, he was only SDIing up like the entire time versus Crepe Soleil, and he just took 1,000,000,000%, because it's not even like Crepe is as good at the super fancy combos. Nice uppy by Gluto, though. 95 is the deficit right now. That's a lot of damage considering Steve can get such early killing, especially again when you are competent with your nils, such at like Susu is. Tried to parry the boomerang but missed it. Boomerang fair gonna be so much damage. Ow, up air. That's the third. Ow, he's at 71. What happened? 86. The juggling is crazy. Tries to get a dash attack, but not going to hit it, and going to immediately give up the entire position. Gets hit by the weird hit of down smash, which only does like 2%. There's going to be a back throw. What a comeback for Gluto. I mean, this is death percent for Steve, absolutely. Like, Link is so powerful, right? Oh, but so is Gold Mine. Was that Gold Minecart or just normal? That was just normal Minecart. It just killed normal Minecart at 145 across the stage. So Susu potentially on his last stock here if his controller disconnects yet again. So we are very, very close to that potentially happening. That is a joke, by the way. See, but SDIing up, you still have to make Susu do a harder combo even for that 62. So, like, it's still correct to SDI up out of those. Sometimes you have to, like, DI out and SDI up, which is, like, really, really difficult to do, especially when the moves are as fast as gold up tilt. Nice block there to prevent that bomb from hitting by Susu. That's going to be fair off stage after that minecart. That's a 2-stock. Susu's controller didn't disconnect, and then he won. Crazy. Gluto switching the stage and switching his costume. So now we have game 4. Gluto up to 1. Nice fair up tilt. Sorry, sword bear up air. Really good combo there, but didn't get the final like up air fair that you kind of need as Steve to get that extra damage. And now we have some established camping for Gluto right now. Boomerangs and bombs. Hits himself with the bomb and just trying to make the mid-range uncomfortable, right? That's like the main goal. But Steve's mid-range is just so good because you have minecart, you have like Link isn't like the most mobile character, so it's not like you're going to be like constantly being able to force errors and whiff punish him. Minecart fair is gonna not be the stock because you know you're not able to get a block that close to the side of the stage just because of how it works. Boomerang not going to cover there. A little bit too little of a pullback. That's going to be Nair. No follow-up possible. That's so unfortunate. No follow-up possible on this Nair because the anvil was in the way and there was just then a hitbox or like a thing to like get in the way. Maybe could have got it. Nice nil 1. Sorry, up tilt. 1 up tilt into the nil 2. Again, so strong. Steve is a crazy character. you can actually punish those up tilts. They aren't as safe. They're just really fast. So you have to just time your hit really well. Susu going to go into the diamond right now, has a lot of mats available. And, you know, in his head is like, well, I'm not at like that high percent, but immediately Gluto attacks on like an extra 30. Gets the second diamond though. So now he just kind of gets to run with his diamond for a little bit. Up air fair, tries to minecart, but then gets the center stage. I love that edge cancel as well. And I do think Susu's one of my favorite Steves to watch. You know, I don't like when he does PMLG and MLG and stuff because I think those are cringe, but otherwise, I love his play. Down throw, back air. Oh god, that was like 40. That was really good. I expected double back air and then just like, go back to stage, but now we have this ledge trapping position. Nice get up attack to actually hit the bomb back towards Gluto. Okay, punishes the air dodge with the down tilt. Doesn't get the final hit of the up B, so unfortunately we do have... Oh, no, doesn't pull back, so Susu was wrong on where the up B was headed. Ooh, the block saving Susu. That forward air absolutely would have killed Link's forward air, the strongest move in the universe. And the up air lingering so long, hitting the minecart, hitting the block. And that is going to be Gluto with a normal stock lead, a natural stock lead. No controller disconnects, no nothing. That's going to be a tech chase. Yep, doesn't get the tech in place, but that is the coverage. Where's that bomb? It's somewhere. It probably went off stage at this point. That's going to be Nair F throw. No pummels for extra damage. Wants the DI trap. I'm not sure what DI trap you get there, but, you know, whatever. Landing backer so good for Link. That's going to be Nair up B. Beautiful percentage right now. Really just on this, this mid-range has been so good for, you know, he's just getting a lot of reads. It's been so good for Gluto. Okay, yep. Not going to be the continued edge trap, but still Susu in a very uncomfortable position. No diamond. I think he's on wood tools at the moment. Oh no, has stone tools. Okay, so it's not quite as bad as wood tools, but, you know, no diamond online. Gonna have to mix that up. Use the gold for the minecarts, obviously. I definitely think that's more important than the gold tools at the moment. Okay, back air. No mats, so no be able to ledge jump and do blocks, which means you're gonna need to trick it up. Oh, the bomb doesn't actually kill. Oh, okay, that bomb absolutely will. So that is going to be a 3-1 for Gluto, a 3-1 for Gluto because of the controller disconnects. That is so unfortunate for Susu because, of course, he had quite large leads, both of those games that he lost due to controller disconnects. 2 controller disconnects in 1 game. So 3 over 2 games, I guess, is how you say it. So unfortunate for him. But now we're going to winners finals where Gluto fought Nador. Now we are going to winners finals, Nador versus Glutonny. Winners finals of this French tournament. A lot of top players here. Again, Crepsoleil is also here. He just happened to get upset early, so he's in loser's bracket. And of course, Nador, one of the strongest Peaches in the world. That's going to be a downer. Double down air, baby. Link is edge guardable, and the rats are so good at capitalizing on it. Gets the landing fair as well, so nothing going to happen right now. And that is a huge, huge lead. However, Pichu dies Omega early on the stage. See, there we go, mic clipping. That's the good shit. If your commentary does this, I like it a billion times more. But that was a crazy downer. I mean, Pichu's 2-frame is really, really bad. So the early edge guard for Nador not gonna matter because Gluto just evens it right back up. He also has the ability to get some RNG item drops. Okay, it does, but it doesn't end up mattering. The downer is gonna be it's so crazy how big Pichu's downer is. Huge lead right now for Nador. Doesn't get the kill, but Gluto doesn't have a double jump, I don't think, so he's unable to bomb recover in that position, or maybe did a setup expecting him to have the double jump. And so now we have another stock lead for Nador. Double jump, though, is very scary. And again, the lightness of Pichu is so susceptible to, very early kills, and Link has no shortage of early kills. 106. I mean, Gluto only has taken 28. That's not that bad. Okay, punish for Nador. Doesn't get a big one, though. Parries the first hit of the fair, but doesn't get anything. Back air drag down, not going to work. And that's going to be an up tilt on the roll. So Nador taking his last stock, 54% deficit, but that's honestly not that bad. Especially if you just don't get edge guarded, right? Okay, gets the actual tech, so going to DI in there. No down throw up air thunder. Not quite the right percent range, it seems like, to actually hit that down air. So many down airs, good God. The thunder not going to hit the spike hit box, so unable to get the big hit. Nice auto cancel there by Nador. Ooh, I like that Nair. Just on the opposite side of the shield again. It is too safe to shield grab. So he just kind of takes the center stage with this. I really, really like that. And then just, playing defensive afterwards. He's not trying to get any mix-ups. He's just being like, I need to go. Okay, gets the air dodge, but doesn't actually hit it, but like was correct. But sometimes Link's moves are just a little awkward to cover things like that. Okay, just mashing a bunch of moves as Nidoru's trying to get in. He's just trying to like wall this little rat out with his foot, with his sword, basically with everything. And that's going to be the boomerang returning and then the air dodge there because you don't want to get true comboed if you are an Nidoru. And then Gluto just kind of picks the right option, gets the forward tilt there. Yeah, just shouldn't have pummeled. Like the pummel was really bad. Some characters, it depends on how thick they are, whether the boomerang will come back and just Link will immediately grab it, or if, you know, it hits you. So you got to just know that if you did the throw immediately, that position would not have happened. But a pummel, a little bit of a greedy autopilot, or just expecting the boomerang to go through him, and that is going to be a great route by Gluto afterwards, and that is a 1-0 for him after that crazy. The first two stocks for Nidoru were crazy. Gonna go back to Town because Town is probably Pichu's best stage. I mean, you get really early kills off the side. The side platforms are just so good for Pichu in terms of extending his combos, and then of course that back air off the side can be insane. Gonna try to SDI up out of that back air. Gluto is SDIing correctly this time. Okay, just goes for the down air. Nair gonna be too safe. So again, Pichu not able to punish it. Nice tech chase there. Down throw up air, forward air. Oh, SDIing through the Pichu, knowing he was gonna be jumping forward, and that's going to be okay. No, the second hit of fair does not connect there. Up smash out of shield on the rising aerial for Pichu. That's going to be a really good adaptation for Gluto. And again, already a closer first stock, which is going to be good for Gluto because I feel like you really need the stocks to explode if you are playing Pichu, like just in general, because of course your stocks are very volatile in terms of how early you die. That's going to be tech chase. Oh, gets put on the platform. That was almost so sick. And he grabs the arrow. I don't know what you're going to do with that except basically immediately die. Yeah, immediately die because he tried to get cheeky, which I love the attempt, but it does not work out. And that's going to be an up tilt on the landing, really, really fast move that hits behind Link at the beginning, which is something you always have to remember. It's kind of the opposite of a lot of the other moves. Just down airing out of shield has been putting in so much work for Gluto this game. Okay, down tilt double nair. Tried to get the F smash on the ledge grab, but not going to work. The boomerang is going to create some pressure, but Nidoru just back throwing Gluto. Just wants a downer. Downer to the stage? No, just gets the 2-frame with the down tilt, but not going to combo into the F smash at that percent. And the bomb automatically explodes, so that kind of messes up Nidoru's position. Uh-oh, the nair. 81. This is an even game. If anything, this is Link's lead, because while Pichu can kill, he needs to kill in kind of particular positions on the stage at the very least. Yeah, not going to get any type of thunder. Good DI by Gluto. Nice auto cancel though by Nidoru. Not going to be punished there, and has Gluto off stage. Uh-oh. Could have been a punish because the thunder does not go through platforms if you use it that close to it. Gonna bomb recover. And that's, again, an up smash out of shield, even on the drift away that Nidoru was doing, which I really like. I think that was correct, but no, the up smash just too big. Link's moves too strong. Down tilt into back air is going to be the kill, but at 182, that's not a good kill percent for Pichu on especially Town. Of course, Nidoru a little bit hesitant to do you know, out of shield options here. So you do see Gluto just end up getting a grab because, like, in those positions, like, he's been getting punished for doing rising aerials. Tried to get an air dodge read, not going to get it. Back air. A back air on the mash. Is he dead? Does he have a double jump? No, yeah, he does. Okay, but now he doesn't have a double jump, so now he has to go for bomb, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, that should be the game. I mean, Gluto might be able to bomb recover. Yeah, not going to be able to. Nice edge guard by Nidoru. Again, those rinse repeat edge guards, the multi-hit moves are so strong for the rats, and that is going to be a wink. Oh no, they cut after the wink. No! But yeah, that is going to be 1-1. Gonna go to PS2. I don't really think Town matters. I mean, I guess Town helped that final edge guard just a little bit. Oh, nice jump over the boomerang, but Nair at that percent not going to combo into enough up air forward air. It's honestly insane to me that like players of like really hyper combo characters like Pichu are just like doing the basic combos instead of going for things like the back air loops and stuff like that. Saw the boomerang hit and then got the up smash out of shield. The boomerang is returning now, and it seems like Nidoru is hesitating because he doesn't know where the boomerang is going to go. He doesn't know when it's coming back. That forward tilt, beautiful, hitting the ledge jump, good timing read by Gluto. Of course, he's a top player for a reason, so he knows a lot of these things. Like, his Link has been interesting. I mean, it mostly looks like fundies, just like, I'm just going to be a good player and use these tools. Like, I don't think it's any crazy, like, Link-specific stuff, but at the same time, sometimes you just need to be good at the game more than being hyper, you know, specific Link stuff. And of course, like, I don't even know what Links are doing, the, like, crazy combos at this point. Okay, gets a bunch of pummels and a forward throw, trying to send Gluto off stage because, again, the off stage is the good position for Pichu in this matchup, but that's a lot of boomerang techs, and that is going to be a forward air on the tech chase after all those boomerangs, and that is going to be a 3-stock to 1-stock lead for Glutonny. Dude, Gluto's been down airing. Oh my goodness. Nidoru trying to find a hit, finally does with that down air, but it's not going to kill. So Gluto living at 155, 165. Again, if you're unable to get those early kills as Pichu, it feels really bad, especially when you are dying as early as you do, of course. Up throw, not going to hit the Thunder. Gluto, good DI. And he's using these downers to kind of just like dissuade Nidoru from jumping at him in the advantage position, which means that now if you can't do that, you're going to have to get whiff punishes. But then if you're slightly wrong, or like Gluto's able to drift back with a nair, you're not going to really get anything nice. Finally gets a back air. So it is 2 stocks to 1, but still big lead for Gluto. Like this, you're going to trade here. Like you need an edge guard if you are Nidoru. So at this point, if I'm Gluto, I want to play center. Like, yeah, I'm DIing in. I'm trying to get center. That's all I want. Extra damage because that boomerang returning after those couple of pummels, and now has a really good offstage position. The ledge trap, is that 40? I was like, that better not kill. That was a little early. Yeah, ready to F-tilt the corner, nairing the full hops. Again, such a hard position right now for Nidoru. And gets the 2-frame with the bomb explosion, but it's not going to kill. Okay, yeah, no up tilt. Yeah, gonna agility just to the opposite side of the stage, but that up tilt, it's so hard to jump on Link with that up tilt. The bear shield poked, unfortunately, I think, based on Nidoru's reaction, and that's going to be, oh wow, able to get drop shield up tilt on this rising nair. So that was honestly a punish I did not expect Gluto to be able to get there, just based off frame data. So really good stuff, and Gluto very aware of the rising aerials being that punishable, so that is 2-1 for Gluto. Game 4, gonna go to small battlefield. Nidoru wanting a little bit of a smaller stage, so less room for Gluto to run away. That's why I do like the PS2 counter pick, and I honestly like the town pick for the first couple of games for Link, just because he's able to run away, because again, the issue for this matchup is, you know, the issue is Pichu getting in, right? So if you're able to wall him out and have more space to like run away in camp, it's not like, you know, especially Nidoru isn't really like an I'm going to use T-Jolt to approach type of Pichu. Sorry, did I say T-Jolt or Pichu? I don't remember. He doesn't use T-Jolt to approach like that as Pichu. Nice tech chase, down throw, up air. Oh, he could have got the Thunder if he believed in it. He had to fast fall there, but of course hard to react, and you know, it's just a guess. Doesn't get the edge trap the ledge trap as well. Oh, gets the spot dodge, but not going to hit. But Pichu is tiny and the sword is big, so not going to be a punish there. And so Link going to get Pichu to quite a high percent. And again, this is death percent for Pichu. This is not death percent for Link, except for specific moves. Red the cross up, so up B's backwards, and that's going to be the kill from across the stage. And now, of course, Nader, you're going to kind of flail to try to get a kill, which I don't blame him for, because you need a kill so it doesn't spiral. But at the same time, you're Pichu. If you are flailing to get kills, that just means you are hurting yourself in the process. I'm pretty sure Gluto has only hit Nidoru with like a weak nair and like one other small move, and suddenly 28%, 29% more damage. The down are going to do about 23 by itself, and this is just a rough position. No dash grab there for a punish for Gluto. But yeah, this is just hard because you have to hit yourself so much. Like, this is why Pichu's bad, right? Because you can... Oh no, double jump actually. So this should be the stock. Nice. Okay, gets the drag down, but no, yeah. I like that. That was good. I mean, the air dodge there was kind of whack because I don't know why you would have to air dodge, because forward air always sends in front, but that's okay. So much percent on this ledge trap though, and like honestly, it's like the 2 frames. It's not even the ledge trapping, although it's partially the ledge trapping. No rising aerials available for Pichu as well, because of course he will just get hit out of shield, as Gluto has definitely demonstrated. Doesn't hit the landing back air into up tilt, so close, but Pichu is very small. Yeah, you see him just trying to go for the kill confirm here, but not gonna hit it. And again, these nairs are too safe, and again, you can't really do rising aerials at a shield if you're Pichu without the risk of just dying. Up throw should just kill here because Pichu's super light. Yeah, it'll mega killed him. So that is an entire stock lead for Gluto, 1 stock away from being in grand finals winner's side. Yeah, these ledge traps have not been great for Nidoru. He's been unable to hit all these rolls. I feel like Link's roll just goes a little bit farther than he's expecting, because he's missed the roll. Like, he's been correct on the roll a couple of times, or like has reacted correctly, but just like hasn't actually hit it. It needs to tech there, but expected the hit stun to be over, but 73%. Where did that damage come from? I mean, obviously that boomerang returning on that grab really helped, but still, this is unfortunate for if you're a Nidoru fan. Back air gonna drag down because you actually need to, like, you can't just hit full hop back air on platform. It will end before, like, you will land before it ends, which is unfortunate. That's going to be up B out of shield. Not gonna get the kill though, because Gluto red cross up when it wasn't cross up. Gonna go under the stage. Shoutouts to Shiny Mark, and that is 1 hit away from game for Gluto. Forward tilt, up tilt. So many things kill here if you're Link. I feel like more moves kill here than not, but it messes up the bomb recovery, and that is going to be a last stock situation situation. I mean, again, if Natori is able to get like he did the beginning with some early edge guards, down tilt up air actually going to connect there. I did not know that was the thing at that high percent if you DI in, because of course you don't want to DI out there for Pichu because a lot of moves will just accidentally kill you, even like jab will. So DIing in, trying to grab that ledge, but the down tilt will send straight up, if that's the case, into that up air, and that is going to be the game, the set, and Gluto going to grand finals, where he eventually got 6-0'd by Crepsele. So Steve definitely a problem matchup. He did beat Susu, but two of those games were kind of not really Gluto winning. So definitely Steve versus Link can be rough, and I think that will be a problem moving forward, considering Wario also doesn't do good versus Steve. But I don't know. I love seeing the Gluto Link. I think it is very fun to watch. Again, just seeing characters that aren't as common do well is always fun, regardless of who is piloting. And hopefully I can do this with me, Brawler, or whatever tournament I end up going to. But yeah, thank you all for watching. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below. Let me know who else you want me to watch. If I missed anything from this weekend, I will see you all next time. Peace.